Well, you good?
Yeah.
We'll give him 10 minutes. If he doesn't show up by then, we're going to start without him.
That's okay. I need to make some coffee, so.
Fair enough.
Hello.
Is that the cheesy? There's
Yes,
the
yes.
cheesy. So we lost Dragonette and somebody took coffee. Whatever. So we're going to take a few more minutes till everybody's back.
While I'm here, I'm just making coffee.
Fair. We're still waiting on Dragonette to be back.
Okay. Premiere.
Hello.
I don't think I'll this one.
If I remember correctly, y'all went into lockdown at 6, yeah? Y'all did 1-7?
What?
Players?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, that's what I thought so. I realized that it wasn't that the game was still looking for people, and I'm like, I thought I closed this. So I will officially go close that then.
Six foot feels like a pretty solid group.
Mm-hmm. How've the videos been doing, boy?
Oh, sorry. What's that?
How's the videos been doing?
Oh, yeah, better. There's like a few episodes where for some reason, my voice wasn't coming through, but I think I had to do something with I installed a camera that also has a mic, so maybe it was interfering. But I think I got it fixed.
Nice. You getting a good number of views from?
I'm sorry. What's that?
Getting a good numbers of views from?
Yeah, just typical. Like, what, 30 something? Not a whole lot. It's mostly for us, you know?
Fire enough.
Back.
Welcome back.
Doop de doop.
Oh. Who? Is that everybody? Before I start,
So,
do I got a dragonette?
Yep.
Got a cheesy?
Yep.
Got a frog?
Yep.
Got a snack? Oh fuck, do we not have a snack?
and
We do. I was just pouring liquid.
Najee?
hello.
And I know we have a boy. So, that brings us to the beginning of another session, where things are going to happen, or perhaps they won't. People will stand, or perhaps not. People will be talked to. Hope.
Or perhaps not.
But, more importantly, what happened last time? There's a new ruling on the way I've been doing this. You may choose either to gain inspiration or 5 gold.
I can do it. I'm missing inspiration anyway.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
I was pretty short generally, but we started off in battle with a couple of kobolds. Kind of got wedged. It's a small door situation. Finally dispatched all of them, only to meet, seems like a helper for Morgantha outside the door. They convinced us eventually not to interrupt the ritual she was doing, which was to close a door to another dimension that was letting a primeval entity in. Primordial, thank you. So we agreed, kind of did some exploring. During that process, all of these spiritual creatures, so Rose, my spirit, her necromantic friends, kind of all went into a state of shock. So we kind of let them rest. Grimir also did some sort of ritual with smashing things and fire, and forged a thunderous hammer. Then we all went to the bar, kind of hung out, and Morgantha appeared there out of nowhere.
Anything else anybody would like to add?
No, I think that covers everything.
Alrighty. Take your point of inspiration.
It's
So-
not fun.
We rejoin the party as they're taking their time, relaxing after the hard day's work. When, of course, Morgantha finally reappears, sitting at the table in the corner with her own glass of wine. It's a deep, rich red. I believe you wish to speak. Is that still the case?
Yeah, that would be the case. So, what trouble are you getting into? Because I just felt a strong presence that was trying to worm its way in to these lands. What did you do?
The World Eater was on the other side of the door I opened. It has since been closed. Whether it will remain closed is up to Luck. He now knows the door is there. But with hope, the bonds will hold, and she will seek an easier escape.
I see. So, I'm assuming that was a mistake, not intentional.
I would not intentionally open myself up to the World Eater. Would you?
That's why I thought that. So, is this how you got here? Opening.
There are many doors. I came through a door that is long gone. This was unfortunately the only way out that I was aware of. But if it is the only one, I will be surprised. All it means now is I must find another.
Another door.
Indeed.
And that will lead you back to where?
Anywhere that's not here. Because any door leads to another. Another door that I can go through to find my way to wherever I wish to be.
I think the one thing that we can agree on is that we don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Is this place any worse than the plane of fire?
Significantly.
Well, Morgantha, you've made it quite a show of us trying to track you down. We were just trying to negotiate something. Seems we have the same problem.
Yeah,
This
because breaking into my home is how you do negotiations, isn't it, Flint?
Bendar looks to Flint.
I think we did knock first, but no one was home.
Yes. And is somebody not being there reason to break in? For two of you, yes, I imagine that's enough, but it isn't polite or a good way to start negotiations, unless your negotiation platform is on threats. Is that the path we wish to take?
Well, to be fair, you sell pies that, drug people and then you kidnap them, so...
I give people the opportunity to escape the horrors of this world. After all that you've seen, can you really tell me that's not a good thing? Just for a moment, a beacon of hope, a beacon of peace.
So we were doing the kobolds a favor by putting arrows through them? I'm not sure they thought that at the time.
And by grinding up children, right? That's what you've been using as ingredients for these pies.
First, the kobolds were attempting to open the door I have yet closed. Do you think they are individuals worth keeping?
Wait, the kobolds tried to open the door?
Why do you think the door was here? Why do you think they were here? Do you think it's a coincidence?
Kobolds.
No, they seemed pretty fanatical.
But
As for the
kobolds.
children, I make sure that their bodies are not wasted after their souls are passed on. They are the only ones that have escaped this world.
How
They
so?
have taken a path that no other can follow.
How exactly does that work?
The fact that they are trapped or the escape route.
I don't quite follow. What is the need to you've been harvesting these children, right? What are you doing with their souls to allow them to escape?
I have a patron who is passing them back into the mortal plane. For what reason, I cannot say. All I know is they escape this torturous place.
To go back to the material plane.
Yes.
Or escape this place like Rose did?
Rose didn't escape, did she?
No, that's my point. Is that
But
there's
her
no control.
brother
You're turning
did.
these souls over and have no control over where they go.
And yet her brother did, by being handed over to a patron. Are your actions not the same as mine?
The material
I would say-
plane.
I would say our actions are significantly different on many levels than yours. But, these points are irrelevant right now because, frankly, we just want to leave. And my understanding is that the only way out of Barovia is through Strahd.
Strahd will never let you go, but Strahd is irrelevant. Strahd is nothing more than a pawn.
On in what?
Well, yeah, and we'll be sure to let him know that next time we see him.
He is already aware of it. He serves a greater deity than any other here.
Who might that be?
No one is quite sure. The name that is whispered in histories is simply the Dark One. To my knowledge, they have no power in the greater planes, or perhaps they have just hidden themselves well. Perhaps this is their origin, or their hideaway. I cannot tell. But it is they that keep you here.
Wait a minute.
They that bring those of great potential far from their great deeds and the things they were supposed to do to feed on them, to trap their souls and force them into subservience through death and death and death again.
This isn't just. Where are we? You talk of planes, then, and I have a sneaking suspicion we are not on the prime material plane. What plane is this?
I am not sure yet. The Dark Ones have hidden us very well.
Not even an idea?
Best I have to guess.
The shadow fell?
The shadow fell, yes. Or at least a copy of it.
Alright. I think we've done enough ice breaking. What is... You're just trying to find another way out. But have you ever thought about, I don't know, confronting Strahd?
I am not strong enough with the powers behind him.
But surely you know maybe there's something... Are there anything that we can get that might aid us?
As you are, if you march upon Castle Ravenloft, you will be torn asunder and reborn in this world, your original potential, stripped and fed, the pieces of your soul slowly rotting away as they're eaten.
I suggest not.
Too much.
Yeah, no, this is that sounds great.
I would also prefer not to be killed and fed upon by a dark power.
No, I'd rather not too. But is there any, I don't know, something on it along, something more strategic? Is there any maybe powerful
Well,
artifacts in these lands?
I think we'd have to look into just maybe messing with some supply lines. Strahd may be a powerful guy, but no one gets to where they are alone. So if you
Yes,
take out
you did, as far as I can tell. But those individuals have already been killed. And reborn and killed again.
he has
Did-
to have some resource lines of some kind.
And which resources do you imagine he's moving?
I don't know, maybe something to strengthen his magic.
Does not need to, as there is nothing that can contest against him.
Were
Save
there
for the powers themselves.
were there any who were at least close to challenging his unholiness?
I could not say. I have not been here since they were.
I see.
If they were, it was eons ago now.
So you know just as much as we do.
Indeed.
It's not very useful, Morgana.
No, it is not.
Well, there's always somebody bigger.
Indeed. And the bigger fish here would be the Dark Ones. Not you. At least, not yet.
If Strahd has some kind of contract with a higher power, if we get him to break that contract, it's all that really matters.
Yes. And then he dies, most likely. And you are no closer to escaping than you were before.
Not necessarily. His connection
So
might
you
be
said
what's keeping us here.
It is not.
so you said you're looking for another door now that this one's no use.
That will be my next goal, yes. To seek a new escape.
Do you have any suggestions? Anything that we can do to aid each other in reconstructing this portal?
This portal is useless. If you wish, by all means, go and open the door yourself. Once the World Eater has come through and is eating you, I will slip through and close the door behind me. I'd imagine this isn't the outcome you're looking for, though.
Yeah, I'd rather not arm wrestle a primordial.
The portal is not broken, but shut.
You're saying that's the only portal? We can't, I don't know, create our own? I mean, you're the one hopping around. It's in your nature, isn't it?
I will seek a new door. A door can be used to slip through. A portal is useless, for its magics will be co-opted by the dark powers.
I see.
So wait, so
And it
everybody
will be
just
good.
chased you up to this point. So
Yeah.
where are you gonna go after this, and where are we gonna go? Even if we go after Strahd, what are you gonna do?
I have told you thrice now. I will seek a door.
Yeah. Something a little more advanced than a portal.
No, I'm seeking a rift. A rift that is closed for the moment, that can be widened to slip through.
So she's just grasping at straws. That's what she's saying.
So how do you find one of these rifts?
Well, how do you, find these rifts?
Through careful magical study. I'm sure you could eventually be taught to do it, Bender. But your studies have not come far enough. And under the eye of Strahd, you will not find it.
So we can't find one.
Not as you are now, no.
Could we help you find one?
Your bumblings would simply get in the way. However, should you decide to stand in the way of Strahd, it would give me ample time to do my studies, to continue my work and strengthen my bonds.
Wait, why should we care whether you find your gate or not?
You should not.
Exactly.
But you
What?
are the one that wished to know what I would do.
In other words, my companion is trying to say, what is the use in not outing you to Strahd? It's not like you're worth saving. You're out here doing God's knows what to these children. I have no way of knowing for sure that you're not. You say that, but there's bones. There's demon ichor.
Yes, as you have been told, I am a fiend. I work with demons, and I use the bones of the children after their souls have moved on. Isn't that what the druids and the rangers say? Waste not, want not.
A hag, right?
Perhaps.
So you're used to dealing. You're used to bargaining. What is to keep us from going against you?
You have no interest in making a bargain. And if I'm honest, I have no interest in making one with you.
That's terrible. It's too bad. We could have worked together.
If you wished that, you would have made an offer, instead of idle threats.
We did offer several times. We suggested seeking whatever you needed if you had any ideas of, how that might, I don't know, open a door or find a door.
You are not smart enough yet to be able to do so. It is a child grasping at straws. If you wish to do something, as I said, it would be to keep Strahd's attentions. But you already have no interest in that.
What do you
So if
think,
we were to
guys?
do something to keep his attention, to help you get time to study, what would be in it for us,
A way
as
out
opposed to whatever reward he might give us for this information?
He already knows this information. You're a fool if you think he's not watching. Did you really think that little pet he gave you wasn't a spy?
Yeah, well, I assumed that he was already toying with us, testing us. So,
He's
probably
only
wants a good
tested-
show and he doesn't want us just sitting here saying that nothing will happen. But you did mention keeping his attention.
Yes. By all means, go and keep his attention.
And as my companion said, how does it help us?
If you wish an escape, I can inform you once I've found our door.
Okay.
However, it is likely that the timetable needed will take far too long for you.
Before we're wiped out and killed, you're saying.
Perhaps, perhaps not. But I am expecting it to be several years before I manage to find another door.
Well, in the meantime, you mind keeping an eye out, sharing some information, and we do the same? We work together.
And what information do you seek?
Anything that has to do with these lands and how they might aid us in distracting Strahd. If there's any powerful artifacts that are hidden away and you know about them, maybe you could, I don't know,
I do.
pass a whisper in our ear.
I know of no great artifacts, no great weapons to take to the enemy. Had I would have taken them already.
And any other people that might be willing to distract with us?
I could not tell you. I do not know many of those that live here. I just know those that are broken. All the great heroes, save yourselves, have already been broken. I can tell you where to find them, but they will not help you. They cannot.
Well, it
Maybe they
doesn't
could
hurt.
tell us what they did wrong.
I believe you have already met them once. Do you remember the parade? It happens every night in Barovia.
Yeah,
A
that's
march.
every adventurer who has ever failed to kill Strahd.
No, that is every adventurer who has stepped on these lands, to my knowledge. Every hero and their artifacts fell, and they were drained, and they were reborn. The wastrels around you are nothing left, or what's left of their shells.
All right.
Perhaps there is more in the world, but I could not tell you of them.
If something important comes up, how could we contact each other?
Burn a simple feather. We will hear.
Bear a simple feather?
Burn.
Oh. All right. Bindar
Do
looks
you know if
everyone.
Strahd has any weaknesses?
I do not. But as I said, Strahd is irrelevant to the greater battle. If you kill Strahd, yes, he will be gone, and the world will need to rebuild. But it does not solve your problem. The powers that control him are the ones that are the greater issue. You can deny them their pawn, and perhaps it will buy you time. But perhaps it will not.
All right. I guess there's nothing else to do here.
An interesting thing that I have found. It seems the deity has reached into this world.
What?
They have sent a child. Young though they may be, perhaps. Perhaps your allies may be able to stand after all. Interesting. And the Dragonborn. Very interesting. You have made waves. Very interesting waves.
Just like whispered to whoever's standing next to me. Is she talking to herself right now?
I think she's talking about the
Probably.
Dragonborn earlier, and Keepa, unless she just said Keepa was a spy. Unless we're talking about, I don't know.
Rose is a spy.
Rose.
Oh yeah, the
Rose.
big wall guy.
Rose is definitely a spy. We've entertained that idea for quite some time.
See.
Who's that other deity and that child? Sounds like it could be Nimona.
Do not know. But I can smell them on the wind.
Yeah, so Nimona, yeah.
Are they with the Dragonborn?
I do not know. I tend to avoid deities if I can. As you might imagine, we don't get along all that well.
So
Should
do you have a
another sip of
patron?
our drink? I do.
What's your patron?
I will not tell you.
Oh.
I have an oath of secrecy. You know how they are. They like to sit behind the throne instead of in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think that's everything. Yes.
Unless you have more to say.
Not really, Morgana. I expected a little more from you. But this little arrangement, it's a good start, I guess.
And
If-
what was it that you expected? Me to finish all your problems on a silver platter?
It would have been nice.
Would have been
It
nice.
doesn't have to be silver. I mean, it could be a wood platter. It could be
Brass.
anything,
Something.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be nice if it were that easy.
It's just you spoke about these lands like as if you knew them so well, and yet when we question you, you know so very little.
I know a few things, but why would I tell you?
Yeah.
The mouse is already out of the cage. And she disappears.
Oof.
Oh man.
Well, keep your wards up.
How could anybody have expected more out of that conversation? This was just like a going down a rabbit hole where there's no rabbit.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's mysterious.
So the Dragonborn guy did ask us to clear out a temple. Was this the temple?
Yes, this was.
Should be.
It's
Yeah, this is what we. Yeah.
But, you know, it's not that bad, because at this moment, we are basically distracting Strahd anyway. Whatever that means. But,
Yep.
and, you know, if she has given us a way to contact her, and if she gains any new knowledge, or we gain any new knowledge, I'm sure that the other party will be interested in at least testing the other and seeing if they know anything.
Well, I imagine we're returned to Strahd now. We have to pick up Irina.
Yeah, I suggest we
Well,
just tell them the truth.
we've
You
made
know,
it.
omitting certain things.
Of course. We've
Well, we
warned.
should definitely check in with Nimona and the big
Or
swole
bad.
guy first.
And Rose.
You hear that laugh again, coming from the same corner.
Well, we've given her fair warning twice now that Strahd is hunting her down. And I imagine when we go back, we'll tell Strahd what she plans to do. And I'd
I don't know if he
recommend
was
we.
hunting
I mean,
her
we
yet,
don't even
but
have to
he might
tell
have.
them. Oh, good.
I'd recommend we not tell him about Dendar, simply because, although he is probably too prideful to use another creature to escape these lands, it's best not to give him the option.
Yeah, I would tell them as little information as possible. We found her. She has an old mill. There was some bones in Demon Ichor, and I just wouldn't volunteer any information. If he starts digging, then we got to do what we got to do.
Didn't she say he probably already knows all of this?
Yeah,
Rose is a spy.
right. So either way, I just go in cautiously and then open up from there.
I don't think Rose heard everything about Dendar, right? She was kind of unconscious.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think so.
I think she was having a panic attack a minute before.
Well, might be one of our cards we can give information to Strahd with then.
Should we go check that temple though? We never looked after she supposedly closed the door.
Yeah,
True.
let's go in there
I'm
and
down.
check it out.
Yeah, Dendar. Maybe you can talk to Dendar or something. Oh, take the barrel of the dwarven ale.
Mm-hmm.
216 divine damage. All right.
We all walk up to the door, and you'll find Keepa is here.
Keepa.
Hey, Keepa.
Ah, welcome back. Is everything all right?
Yeah, as good as it can be.
Did everything go to plan then?
I really thought you. I really thought we were gonna come and kill Morgantha, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Would you like to then?
I don't think it's in our best interest to kill her. But from
Yeah.
everything you told me, I'm surprised you guys didn't.
Well,
It's hard
I
not
don't think it's in
to.
our best interest to get killed while we tried to kill her.
I
Right.
don't want to say anything because I don't have any with her.
At that point, you see the door open. Ah. So you've come to meet us at last.
Meet us.
Yes. My daughter informed me that you would be coming and waiting for our ritual to finish. I thank you for the extra time.
A trick.
Which trick are you referring to?
Oh, never mind. So
Oh, great. So
you're
you weren't the
just
one with us at the tavern.
I have not left this room.
What?
It was probably Strahd in disguise.
that.
What?
Did they look the exact same?
This looks like the exact same person you were just sitting next to, other than the fact that this bitch doesn't have a glass of really dark red wine.
Yeah, the mannerisms add up.
Does your daughter drink red wine?
Saying that, surprised that he wouldn't be watching.
Well, we just got bamboozled.
The more we meet Strahd, the more I
Uh,
actually quite enjoy his character. Ah,
It's the rabbit hole that doesn't have a rabbit, but then has a snake at the end.
Would you like to come in?
yes, please.
Doesn't that mean he just called himself a pawn?
She moves deeper in.
interesting that he doesn't want to use this exit. Maybe he can't use this exit.
You see two individuals leaning against the pillars. A woman in a black cloak and the child that spoke to you before. They seem exhausted.
Oh, good work.
You see Morgantha moves across and sits down on one of the steps. Now, what? She takes a deeper breath. Can I do for you?
Bendar, do you want to start this conversation again?
Bendar's like rolling his temples like with his fingertips, like going over all that information. Okay, Morgana. It seems that Morgan. Oh, sorry. What?
Morgantha.
Morgantha. Sorry, Morgantha. It seems that Strahd has infiltrated us a bit. He took your form, unless you just teleported to the, kitchen. Yeah, we just talked to him as if we thought he was you.
Ah, that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
See, she's breathing kind of heavy. I unfortunately cannot teleport, especially in a room like this.
All right. See, we are trying to figure out what's going on with this plane of existence. Or I'm assuming, at least that's what your version told us. We're trying to figure out what are you doing with these children, and we know you have an issue with Strahd, so perhaps
I have no
there's
issues with Strahd, other than that he is a being of great power.
okay, so he isn't.
Nature have a habit of smashing us into the ground when we become unamusing.
Okay, that means you have a problem with him because he could just step on you at any time. So you're trying to find a way out. Maybe. Yes?
That would be a good way to put it.
Are you trying to find a door, as your Strahd doppelganger said?
Yes. You said Strahd said this?
Yes. A door as opposed to a portal, a rift between this plane and the next.
An interesting way to put it, but accurate enough, I suppose.
Yeah, well, we were sent by him to get at you. I mean, to at least report on you. So, maybe we can work something out. The enemy of my enemy.
He doesn't care what you do. Just that you look the other way while he killed your friends, yes?
Oh, what?
I believe the redhead told you. Ismark is dead.
Yeah.
Wouldn't say friends, but
Yeah, they're
you said plural, like multiple people.
Yes, how many escaped? Ravenloft?
none that I know of, unless you.
She holds up one finger.
So are you saying Irina's dead as well?
Most likely.
No.
Well, only one way to find out.
Yes, walk in and get
Sure.
yourself killed. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Well, that's why we are now talking. What do you know of this? How can we work together? Is there any powerful artifacts that you know of? Maybe, I don't know. What do you plan to do, Morgana?
Morgantha.
Morgantha.
I plan to stay out of the way. Very soon, Strahd will meet his match.
Who is that? Or how do you know that?
There is a much stronger fiend on this plane than I. One that has awoken recently, and one that will likely rip this world to pieces, if left to their own devices. And Strahd refuses to back down.
There's
Are they
another
Dragonborn?
fiend?
Oh, fun.
Yes. An archfiend, I believe.
An archfiend. Okay. I'm assuming you're a hag then, right?
Of a sort.
Alright. And I guess I'm assuming you accidentally opened kind of gateway or portal and was swept into here?
I made a bad deal.
You made a deal. That's how you got here.
Indeed.
Unlike us, who was entrapped.
Effectively the same thing.
Yeah, well, we didn't have to sign a contract.
Neither did I.
Hmm. Do you know what plane we're on?
Best as I am able, it'd be the Shadowfell.
That's what I figured as well. You know anything about the Dark One?
Only that they are the true rulers of this land, and that they are not to be trusted. They don't like coming forward if they can, and when they do, it's to make a deal.
So, was you summoning... Well, you didn't try to summon Dendar. I know you're not that foolish. But
No.
when you were trying... Were you trying to open a portal or a rift or...
A rift, yes.
And
One that
you
was sealed up some
stumbled.
time ago. I did not stumble. The rift had something in it.
I see. So you have a means of creating these rifts. You don't have to find them.
No. I may simply open them.
Okay.
Let's put it in a simplistic term that you'll understand. I have a key for the lock.
Okay. And is there
But this
anything?
didn't work.
Go ahead.
Oh, it worked. There was just something ruder on the other side of the door.
Exactly. Well, is there any way we can find more of these locks for you to put this key in?
I can look, but it'll take me some time.
We're trying to, I don't know, create some sort of alliance. We both obviously have no love for Strahd. We're both trying to get out of these lands. So, aid us. And we aid you.
And what assistance could you aid in? Are you familiar with soul transfiguration and ripping the weave?
Yeah, I didn't take that class yet. So until then, there's 6 of us. We just mopped up all your little bodyguards here. So we can obviously get things done. Is there anything that you know about these lands where we can maybe become your little force, if you will?
You mean the kobolds that got back up?
Yeah, or what was with the they were feeding this ritual of yours, or?
They weren't, no. They were meant to stall.
Okay.
Lesser undead that could, for a time, hold a passage. It seems they were weakened by the other magics.
I see. Well, I kind of don't want to have the same conversation. So, give us a good reason why we shouldn't go back to Strahd. Actually, we already did. We already told.
That's right.
Yeah, everything. Well, but we told only what we know. Anything new that you're sharing, he might not know unless he's obviously in the room watching us. But at this point, we should just treat it as if he's not watching. Or, yeah.
You would be a fool to do so.
Yeah, well, if he's always watching, then whatever. We might as well just say what we got.
And yet, you say you can help. Well, what can you do?
Well, he allowed you to open a portal.
A portal that he likely knew
Okay.
was filled.
Well, we don't know what he wants us to know, so we should try what we know.
And what do you know?
Nothing. We're trying to
I mean,
figure it out.
He did mention a child and the dragonborn that seemed interesting to him. Do you know anything about those things?
You mean Korvac? Knight of the Silver
For one, yeah.
of the ancient dragons.
Sure.
He could be an ally, I suppose. Though he is simply a warrior, not one that would help you escape unless you intend to fight Strahd.
Do you know what the child he's referring to is?
I do not.
What would fighting Strahd gain us? In other words, if we destroyed him, could we leave?
I suppose.
I mean,
But he is a powerful mage,
yeah.
a powerful fighter, and a tactician and manipulator. You would be
Yeah,
in
we
for a
figured
quick-
that part out. God.
You would be in for a hell of a fight should you choose that path. Korvac will of course help. He is rather narrow-minded.
Yeah, I don't think that would be necessarily our goal. He's in the castle, and these are very large lands. We need to explore them, and as you're trying to open portals, maybe we can find something to aid us in escaping, or at least somehow stopping Strahd or negotiating with Strahd to get out of here.
Perhaps. I doubt Strahd will let you go, though.
Eh,
It is not in his master's interest.
we'll join a parade.
Or, I know. Do you wish to die that easy?
Well, I do like playing the drums
Yeah.
and marching.
Oh, then. I wish you luck with that endeavor, I suppose.
All right.
Hey Morgantha, while you're waiting to get out of this realm and find another rift, could you please stop baking children into pies?
Why? There's
It's
nothing
just-
in them.
What do you
Yeah.
mean there's nothing in them?
They're just bodies. What good are they in the ground?
I guess it'd be
Fine.
better
Don't eat
being.
pencils.
Yeah, better being alive than dead. That's the part that I'm
Yeah.
asking. Killing
Are they
children,
truly
just
alive?
don't do that.
Are they truly alive? They don't have souls. Not true ones, anyway. Not most of them.
So why kill
How do you
them?
know?
To make just pies?
I mean, there are other sources of meat. You want to make a pie.
Morgantha.
Indeed, their magics are strong. They sell better than any other.
That's
And they
not an
offer
excuse
people
to
here.
use bodies.
Oh my!
And yet you travel with a necromancer.
Yeah, but they're not eating anyone.
Or are they murdering people?
And they're not necessarily, well,
Would you
yeah.
say that Wendigo was not murdered? The kobolds.
The Wendigo?
Not
Well-
murdered, no, because that was self-defense. Wendigo came after us.
And
Oh,
yet
there's
they are
a
dead all the
distinction.
same. They
Oh,
are
so the
dead
children
all
were
the
trying to kill you, so that's why you killed them?
same. No. After their strings are cut, they begin to fade as their souls are ripped away. Well,
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
what happens normally when anyone dies.
but it's only to make the pies though, right? I mean, since they have no souls, you have nothing to bargain with, right? So it's just as ingredients?
ingredients for spells, yes.
Okay, for
I have a
spells,
per-
okay.
Whoa. Kids
Well-
are ingredients for spells?
You know, at least it's a little more than pies, Morgantha. But you know, if to stop my companions from just murdering you where you stand, it'd be nice if you could, I don't know, give us something. Like,
You
we
realize-
came here trying to negotiate with you in good faith, despite your, you know, being a fiend. But, yeah, you're not helping.
You realize killing me would accomplish nothing.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be here, and those kids wouldn't be baked.
I was gonna say, should we have a conversation with the two kids that we saved from your factory? I'm pretty sure that they feel better about this.
Yes, go ahead. But as for your statement, yes, I will be here should you kill me. Given 5 days, I will likely return. You seem to very much underestimate the world you have stepped into.
How so?
Your soul is trapped. Should you die, you will do nothing more than be rebuilt. Lesser than you were before, as you are but mortal.
Hmm.
Your usefulness is there's not really that much use for you, Morgantha. The only thing that I could find that might save your hide at this point, would be to, I don't know, be our eyes and ears and agree to aid us in finding ways to get out of this place or to destroy Strahd.
For what? You kill me.
Yeah, because you bait children. It's already bad enough.
5 days.
I'm already compromising morals even talking to you. We should just kill you right where you stand. But if there's I know, but if there's a way to get rid of Strahd, maybe we could save everybody here. Or at least end their misery.
And why would I be interested in saving corpses?
Save your own life.
And yet again, I will rise in 5 days.
And yet again, we could help each other find a way out of here so you don't have to keep dying every 5 days when we hunt you down.
You say you come back less every time?
You come back less every time.
Oh God.
Wait, really fast. Are you friends with the Dragonborn, Korvac?
Are you asking the players or Morgantha?
No, I'm asking Morgantha. Because he did ask us to help clear this temple out. I'm not sure if that means you.
I have never properly met Korvac. He is simply in the old records.
Maybe you should talk to him.
Is he here?
No.
To my understanding, he went to the surface.
The surface. I thought we left him down here.
Yeah, he's guarding the front gate.
Okay.
You can go fetch him. Or
Yeah,
we can ask Keepa to go get him.
And what would that accomplish?
So you guys can duke out whose temple this is.
I do not
Yeah,
care.
our point was that we're cleaning out the temple, and the question is, does that include you?
And you're not
The
being very
5 days or not?
helpful at all.
What do you wish for me to be your servant? Why would I be the
No.
servant?
It would be mutually agreeable. We're trying to get off this plane. Do you not understand? You're I assume a hag. You bargain with souls all the time. Why can't you understand that we're trying to bargain our forces to get off this place or to confront Strahd?
You offer nothing.
I know, so we have to kill you because you give us nothing. Do you see how this just goes in
Yeah.
circles? At this point, goat cheese, goat cheese.
Well, we're not staking our souls, so I think we've come to where we're headed out.
Yourself. You do not have the strength to take Strahd. You do not have the knowledge to seek portals. Of what assistance can you aid that I cannot already find?
Well, do you know of anything that you need that you can't right now obtain that maybe we can? Because there's 6 of us.
Other than children, I suppose, to make more pastries, but you've already said much against that.
Yes, no.
But you're trying...
God.
Are you trying to look for your locks, right?
Yes.
But yeah, okay, you would have no idea. Right. So yeah, you know so much, but yet so little, and so we can't work together. So all right, it's up to you guys. I don't care.
I'll draw my blade. Well.
Yeah, I'll just start casting.
I'll get ready to shoot.
Roll initiative.
You don't need to.
Oh, okay.
They're literally not rising to fight.
Oh,
Okay.
they're just like, kill us.
She
We
flat
don't
out
care.
said, I do not have the strength to fight you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I mean, you could just put her down, and then that gives her 5 days of rest, and it gives
Yeah.
us 5 days to wander around.
All right. I just cast Eldritch Blast at her. 1 second. And what are we gonna do with the? Well, we're not gonna kill the kid over here. What about
Are
her
you sure?
daughter? Well, yeah, I understand. Najee, you could, maybe check that out. But wait, I think you did. And it's just a
I
normal.
couldn't tell before this temple was too
right.
desecrated.
You're right.
Can't quite tell quite
She
what.
did say that they were her daughters.
I'll just. She's the issue for, and then I don't know what will. Yeah. It's up to you, Najee. But yeah, since you're gonna do it, I'll go ahead and blast her.
You may rise in 5 days, but
I could pull up my character sheet.
Hell, what's the point? We just leave. Go
That's
find
the point she
Korvac.
made. He's like, there's zero.
Well,
point in this.
yeah.
Let's just
You have
go
made
get
me
Korvac. Look, we'll go get Korvac. We'll bring him back here and say, look, we killed off all the kobolds. There's an old fiend sitting right there. If
And
you want to kill
Mister.
her, then we'll do it then.
Well, I mean, she's baking kids, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we kill her now, then she's just gonna bake kids 5 days from now. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what?
we could
What's the
keep
point?
killing her.
Yeah, I could ask her to stop baking kids into pies, but obviously she likes doing that. So, okay, what's the point? Let's just go find Korvac, see if we can't get this temple cleared out, and then go to the next thing, whatever that is.
oh, I'm going to take Morganta's body.
She's not dead.
Yeah, we have to
You
kill
haven't
her.
done anything.
I mean, I
Maybe
just shot an
fire her
Eldritch
up.
Blast
And
at
shot
her.
her.
She's baking kids. Oh,
Yeah.
and we don't care.
You shoot the bolt, and it just kind of washes over her body.
Hmm.
Okay. I will charge up my booming blade and stab her right in the face.
Roll. You see she lazily lifts her hand and flicks the blade away.
Okay.
You see my point.
Oh,
these doors
okay,
over
so
here?
you're so much more powerful than us, I guess.
I am a stronger mage than you, yes. But you are. I am farther. I am even weaker than Strahd. By magnitudes.
Alright, well, this is pointless. Let's leave.
Agreed.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Ah, really wanted to try and kill you. That's
Is this a door or no?
Yeah,
Is anything else we want to check out in the temple?
Can I open this door?
Yeah, Flint's gonna get us in trouble. Have at it, man.
a
If you
bunch
wish,
of bodies just
to
fall
that.
out.
No, it's just a hallway. That is the old labyrinth. It simply leads to the other door in the hallway.
Gotcha. Do you know the quickest way out of here?
The way you came. It is the same one I will take when I have the strength to stand.
So where are you going after this?
Do you always ask the same question? I will seek a rift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. pretty much done with this woman.
All right, let's go grab Rose and see if she's doing any better.
Disappointing.
And by the way, why would Strahd tell us that Rose is a spy? Unless he
Mind
wants
games.
us specifically to not trust her, which of course, I don't do anyway, but just saying.
You see that Rose is sitting up on the table.
Can't tell you.
And how about Larry? How's Larry doing?
They have fallen to pieces.
Oh, snap. Rose, how you doing?
Exhausted. What have I missed?
Yeah,
Nothing.
even
You missed,
yeah,
you
even in
missed
her
nothing.
tired.
Nothing. We just left that room and yeah, we've been hanging out drinking. Nothing at all. Hey, what happened to Larry?
The spell broke on him.
Right? Can we carry his bones and have you re-Larry him later?
You see she waves her hand and both the kobold and human skeleton drift back into her bag.
Okay, so you got that covered. Good.
Yes.
How's this fox doing?
You see it's currently curled asleep.
How big is this? A fox-sized fox?
No, it's about the size of a German Shepherd.
Okay, so it's a very large fox. And is it the icon is blue? Is it blue? Is it like ethereal?
It's blue. It's not see-through, but it's a bright blue.
Oh, so okay, got it. It looks like the crystal critters from Star Wars.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, got it. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Okay. Rose, do you know anything about this fox?
No, not at all. I've never seen
Wondering
one
if
I
we-
like.
Wondering if we can't try to find somebody who could talk to it. I mean, it bailed us out in that fight with a couple of key healing spells and
Do you even
we
think it's
just
an
have
animal?
a communication barrier. That's all.
It may not even be an animal.
A spell of
Don't
comprehend
seem much.
languages may work if they can speak a language.
Why would
They'll be able to.
why would a primordial entering this plane cause you and your your minions to freeze like you did?
She taps her finger on her lip. It could be the magical energies flowing through.
But why you and not us?
Place. I'm not sure. Perhaps it had something to do with my rebirth.
You remember why you were all doubled over in pain?
Before the powers went through, yes. Memories came flashing back of the time in between. The mortal body is not to remember them.
Would you remember?
Where?
I
Oh,
don't
wait.
know.
Before we go there, do you want to talk about that?
Sorry.
Talk of what? The time in between. I can't talk of the memories other than that they were. They literally burned a hole in my brain.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's where Morgantha was saying she sends the kids is like somewhere they can go back. You know, it's not like normal death.
I wouldn't know. You see her rubber eyes. I feel like something broke.
Well, do you think we need to stay here and rest for a bit, or do you think we should get back to the surface?
I think I can walk.
Yeah, we should.
Decide to leave. Walk.
Get back
do
to
we all need to
Korvac.
go back, or do we? Yeah, just send Kipa back to get Korvac. Is Kipa with
Here.
us?
You hear keep it.
Oh, there
I'll
he
stay
is.
here. I'll watch over the keep. And make sure the nasty hag leaves when it is her time.
Kipa, to your knowledge, did we do what Korvac wanted us to do?
I mean, the place is clean.
It's hardly clean. The mess has got dead bodies everywhere, and apparently there's a
There's not
rift
dead
that's
bodies
been
anywhere.
sealed. Oh wait,
They
what happened to the
evaporated.
kobolds? The dead
They all-
kobolds did?
Yeah, they all turned into mist, remember?
Yeah.
It turned into mist for the spell, but I'm talking about the ones in the hallway.
Oh yeah, that's 4 kobolds. That's not really everywhere.
Oh, okay.
I need to clean up.
Well, and
What
there's
if we ask
uh,
them if it's a kobold pot?
witches in the main room, you know, so.
And did she not say she was leaving?
Oh,
Yeah, when
hopefully.
she's
Yeah.
good and ready. Okay, so we'll go back and we'll find Korvac.
If you want me to go back quickly, I could turn into something fast and run back.
I mean,
We got time.
yeah, we
so-
got time.
Yeah.
Not only that, but if he says he's good, then that's the exit.
And then we can get a long rest. And then maybe talk with our companions or with everyone. We should maybe consider getting some kind of base as we collect, you know, wayfarers that are trying to escape this plane. Like a resistance.
Yeah, we have one. It's a house back in Barovia. where we met.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Why not here?
Oh yeah, that's another good.
Well,
I mean, they got a forge that I'm sure Grimir would love to use all the time.
I mean, we have an entire village's worth of space here.
that's fair. This place does seem to hide us better from Strahd's eye if
Extremely
he had to personally
fortifiable.
come here.
There's only a
I mean-
few points of entry. There's a fresh source of water in the center.
I don't know about fresh, but
Oh well, we could boil.
It's got some dragon guts in it.
Could bless it, maybe.
I mean, Strahd did poof into here, and I don't know if their house was protected from some of that magic.
Worst case scenario, though, this would be a very defendable place.
Also, just so you all remember, there was that magical chest we were gonna go back to visit.
Oh, okay. I'd forgotten
fuck.
about it.
It'd be, well, if we do make a resistance, maybe they can start farming the chest for possible magical items. Who knows?
This, if we were to make an entire resistance, this could house a whole resistance.
We also need to talk to the Vishanti. We need to find a shop of some sort.
we found one.
What was
that
the
just-
city we haven't been to?
Yeah, the place where we were supposed to take. What's her name?
Irina.
Irina, thank you.
She's been
I've
captured.
already given her up for dead.
And we're supposedly supposed to go report to Strahd.
Yeah, we can go see if they're alive. Sounds like no, though.
I say before we do that, we definitely visit the Vishanti then.
Vistani.
Or Vistani, excuse me.
All right. Well, I think
Okay,
first order.
okay.
Are we gonna go talk to Korvac?
Yep.
Mm.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Would you like me to remain here and clean up?
Sure. It's your house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Well, do you have any other dwelling that you call your home?
Where you found me. body is still technically my own.
Oh.
Behind the statue?
Rose, how many summons can you have at once?
Given time, I can handle a good few of them.
So
If they're
now
already
this
resurrected,
is
I
up to
can...
everybody. Now I know you guys liked Larry, but there's 5 cobalt like chieftains that are out in the hall. If we were to
It will
make this a
not affect
base,
them.
oh, wouldn't you can raise them?
I can raise
I
them.
think they're just bones regardless.
Bones.
They
They
How's
got
your
just look
knowledge?
different.
They got
How's your knowledge of soul magics, Rose? Just curious.
What about the dragons? Can you do skeleton baby dragons?
With enough practice, perhaps, but not at my current level, no. It's the same as the Wendigo. I might be able to do it later in my studies.
What about the mimic? Can you make a necromantic shield for Naji?
Well, at least we could store those dragon
Really?
bones in case she could resurrect those baby dragons.
The most common resurrected dragon, I believe, is a Draco Lich.
Yeah, just make a miniature one.
Yeah.
It would be so much easier.
They're highly resistant to magic. It would take a lot. Much more than I am currently capable of. But I can continue to study.
Yeah, you'll get in time. I'm not saying it has to be overnight. It'd be nice, but
Did you gain Morgantha as an ally?
no.
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 She's absolutely useless. Or at least we
An
didn't have the
ally
right
for-
questions to unlock any
What that
secrets of
means
hers.
is no. in
Yeah,
her
we had-
eyes.
We had nothing to offer, and neither did she.
I mean, did you give her any reason to trust you?
No, we didn't do that either.
From what I
Well,
heard, she didn't give you guys any reason to trust her either.
Yeah, I mean, we came in
wait.
like we're like, hey, like we know you murder kids. We like should murder you, but we're here negotiating. You're obviously trying to get off
She
the plane.
says,
We're
"Oh,
trying to
the
get off the
kids are
plane.
okay
And
with
she's
it."
like, well, you don't know anything. And then we're like, okay, but do you know anything? And she's like, I know, but I don't know everything. And it's like, well, we can't do anything with her.
Is she not a mage? Would her powers not be useful?
Yeah, but she doesn't want to share them. So unless you want to go talk to her, then, you know, have at it. Maybe you
To
can,
her own ends.
He hops down
Yeah.
and walks out the door.
there we go.
Great. If I cared, I would watch this, but I don't. So let's go get quarterback.
I do want to talk to Keepa, though. Kind of secret. Well, when she steps out, I go ahead and talk to the companions. Okay, so what do you think about having Keepa
Well, if I see her leave, I'm following her.
Yeah,
keep an
I'm not
eye on...
Really,
Oh,
I'm
I can
very
really
interested.
imagine. I hope Rose gets the same exact treatment that we did.
What do you think about having Keepa keep an eye on Rose? Since...
I don't know what he said he would do.
Huh?
wait, since
she
what?
walked away.
Since Strahd told us that
Yeah.
Rose is a spy for Strahd?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Maybe
I
she'll,
don't
like,
care.
smite her.
Okay.
I'm gonna let look. He could drop in on us anytime he wants. If Rose is a spy for Strahd, spy away.
Yeah.
No, I'm not worried about it.
Alright. Makes sense.
All right, are you guys going to watch? Are you going to watch the train wreck?
I'll let them update me later.
An anachronism. A wagon wreck.
What?
I'm wondering
Yeah,
if they're
that
going to
looks
go
like the
watch
three of us are
Rose
done.
have the conversation with Morgantha. The wagon wreck.
A wagon wreck?
Yeah,
What
it's like
does
a
that
train wreck.
mean?
It's a train wreck, but you know, in appropriate terms.
Okay, it just threw me off.
Caravan wreck.
Yeah.
Bendar's gonna take a little time to just kind of go through his book and see if, I don't know, anything he's learned that he might pick up on while everyone's doing this up here.
Yeah, we're gonna ask Rose. Like, Morgantha can barely move a muscle, even if she can protect herself somewhat.
You see Rose actually stops by this middle bit. And you'll see her start looking around at the floor.
I don't really know how magics work, but you can't just take Morganth's magic, can you? Or yourself?
Do what?
You can't just absorb her magic, right?
No. Is
This
that a
point.
thing people can do and you can? I've heard there's an Atronach that can do that.
I don't know. I was just asking you if that was a possibility. You said you wanted.
But I can learn from symbols. And you see she spends a few minutes looking at this. Walking around it, see what's going on. It's a very dirty circle.
What does that mean?
Not done in patience, but done in haste. I can see why it was so hard to close. You see her walk up to Morgantha. And you see Morgantha is just exhausted by this point. If you're here to ask what I'm going to do, I will say the same damn thing I've said 4 times now. And you see Rose instead asks about the portal, which actually causes Morgantha to look up. Or not the portal, the rings on the floor.
We don't know.
Are you familiar with soul transmutation? A little bit. I'm a necromancer after all. It's kind of similar. I got a book recently from someone that showed me a little more about soul transmutation. Oh. She actually looks over at you, Naji and Missy. I thought you said your party had no information on this.
I simply didn't want to share it.
Then what goal did you have? If you seek a rift, as I said, soul transmutation is one of the things that you will need.
My goal was simply to tell you that Strahd is after you. And
You
you're.
told me that above.
Yes.
Why did you chase me all the way down here to tell me what you have already told me?
Oh, I was just following the group at that point.
Oh, I see. Well then, if you still wish to learn of a rift, leave this one with me, and I can at least, in a few years, teach her the ways to find the rifts almost on her own.
Years?
We don't exactly have a few years.
Teaching on their own would take 100 years. That is why I did not offer to teach you.
You gotta find a faster way.
Unfortunately, to my knowledge, there is none. But I am still cobbling together much of the science myself. Perhaps a new set of eyes will help.
How do you know she's not a spy?
Because the bond to Strahd has been broken. Did you not see it, cleric? Or, not, she's a paladin, isn't he?
I can't see shit.
Paladin.
Mhm.
Bonds, there we go. The bonds that were formed when she was resurrected have been snipped by the World Eater when they snuck through.
Interesting.
What once a spy is no longer. At least, I don't think so. You see Rose actually looks at y'all a little bit concerned and confused, because y'all don't seem all that surprised about this new information. Did y'all know I was being used as a spy?
Well, Strahd pretending to be Morgantha told us you might be a spy. Like 10 minutes ago.
And you didn't. Oh,
Well, we didn't really trust him, to be honest.
is that why you don't trust me?
Partly.
That's not true.
Um, you see at Missy's comment, she looks absolutely crestfallen.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. You see,
I'd say it's more
Morgan.
we don't trust this world.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for deceiving you then. You see your face harden up. I will spy on you no longer. I wish you well on your travels.
No. Are you staying here, Rose?
She straight turns her back on y'all and begins to talk to Morgantha about the circle.
No. Oh, fuck.
What would the party like to do?
Rimir's just looking for a place to get a nap right now.
I
Sure.
mean,
Yeah, I
are
mean,
we?
I'm walking in right as we're in here. Okay, are we going to get Core back now?
Yeah.
Well,
I
Rose seems like she
guess.
might want to learn from the witch.
Fiend.
Yeah.
Fiend. She's going to learn from a fiend. That's it. I, I no words.
Uh.
No
Yeah.
words.
In the end, it's how you use the magic, not where it all starts from, I'd say.
You see Rose turn around. Did you know as well, Dragonette,
Did I know what?
that I was a puppet?
Would I have given you a knife? Taught you how to use it. I was worried about you putting it in my back.
I do not know. It seems Missy would do the same. You
I
and
did. I notice I haven't given Missy a knife.
So do you see me as a spy as well, then?
Spy for what? For whom? No, I don't see you as a spy at all.
Roll me deception or persuasion. That is not the sheet I need.
Do I have to decide whether I'm telling the truth or lying?
Yeah, because I don't actually know. Based on what I've heard, seems Dragonette does think that. I can't make the decision for the player. Where is...
Oh, fuck.
I'm not doing a very good job of persuading.
She might crit fail as well, because you can't actually crit fail. I need insight. That was almost a fucking...
What does this mean?
You see she walks over to you. She huffs as she walks past Missy. She reaches out and takes your hand, Dragonette. Do you let her?
Yes.
You see she puts the knife in it and puts it up to her throat. What will it be?
What will
If you
what
think
be?
it's the spy, cut it. If you don't, step away. You are not
I'm
good
gonna-
at words. You are much more a person of action, to my knowledge.
Absolutely. And so what I'm gonna do, what Dragonette does is she takes the knife, puts it back in Rose's hand, and turns her back without walking away.
You get hugged. It's a tight hug. Thank you. I think I'll stay here. I think I may be able to learn something about hunting down the rifts. That way we can get y'all out of here.
Good. And while you're at it, try to convince her to stop baking kids into pies.
Okay. I can try.
Thanks.
I'm
All right,
not
come
really
on.
good with people.
Let's
Do
go
we-
find Corback.
Do we have a way to contact you if and when we want to?
Well, you said this will be a new base for you, yes?
If Corback is cool with it, maybe.
Why don't you ask Kipa? He's also a knight, is he not?
Maybe. Where
I
is
suppose.
Kipa?
Kipa waits from outside the door.
Kipa, can we live here?
Will you join the order and attempt to help reclaim this land? Don't worry, you don't have to be full members, just auxiliary.
Seems like the best offer we've heard today.
Then sure. We'll get cleaned up. He gives you a thumbs up.
Do we get like matching cloaks or something?
Well, if I can find the armor, yeah. We did have matching armors. If you can find a seamstress, they can do even more.
Awesome. Well, see if you can find me a rapier
Love
when
it.
you're at it. I would love one of
Yeah, I
those.
can look at that. If we can repair the old forge, yeah, we can do that. The old forge is down here somewhere.
Yeah.
Might have
Come here,
collapsed in, but I think I can do
Premier
that.
found it.
No, not that. That's a private shrine, effectively. The old forge is this great beast of a thing under our feet somewhere.
All right. Well, if we're gonna join the order, what's it called?
The order of... Oh god, what was his name?
Silver Knights.
Dragon. Hold on.
Brimback? That's an old dwarf name.
Argynvost.
Arg-
The Silver Knights
Who's
of
the
Argynvost.
Order of the Silver Dragon?
We follow Argynvost, the Silver Dragon.
Oh, that's his name.
Yes.
Indar comes in, closes book in frustration, having not found any reference of the Dark Ones. Or, yeah. So he walks in and just kind of looks at everybody and is trying to get what's going on. So what's going on with Rose?
Rose is great. You've just been knighted, FYI. So, hey, welcome to the crew, and we're gonna go get Corback, and then I think set this place up as our new base.
Technically, you'd be squires, just joining the order. Or acolytes.
Grimir walks in. He's like, "All I know is I'm gonna retire all cushy, and I'm gonna get a lot of land after we're done."
We don't make money.
Well, just have to
All right,
escape
well,
from
I'll
this
have to make
shadow
you
hell.
take it.
You see this one actually finally sits back up and stands up. She's a little bit wobbly. Oh, that took a bit out of me. You're cute. She looks Flint up and down. Are you staying with us today?
Sounds like we're staying here for a while.
Oh, that's quite the shame. She runs a finger down Flint's shoulder and then immediately gets hit in the face by a rock. Off. You need to sit the fuck down before I hit you again. Why do you always have to get in the way? There's a sigh from the small child sitting against the pillar.
Hmm.
I'm sure he'll stay if he's interested. Why? Why, of all peoples, did you have to be the one that lived? As those two continue to bicker.
Oh.
Flint, how you
Side
holding up?
comment from the sign. Why didn't you want to get baked into a pie? I mean, you're a kid. Why aren't you
they
a
look like
pie?
a kid. I'm older than you.
Still though, why aren't you a pie?
Because I'm older than you by about 200 years.
Not
So you
all
need to
is
be a
not
kid?
all is what it appears. Have you not taken this away from
Well, I'm
today's
just saying
activities?
now that just makes it way worse because it's not even like they don't even qualify. Like you don't even need to be young. You can't just have the body. Like and I yell over at Morgantha. I'm like, that's still kind of fucked up.
How so?
We're not gonna go through this again. You already know.
She's 237. Or not 240. She's
That's not the
200.
point.
She doesn't qualify as a kid. The child lost wonder is lost on the little shitling.
Oh,
She's
so
just short.
that's what makes it even better is child innocence. Oh God.
Have you not worked with magic? It's blood magic.
And I bet the pies are tastier.
Actually,
Yeah,
there's
why don't you
actually
get an
due to
old
some
grandma
spices.
and give her some bliss before she dies? Why does it have to be children?
That's what the cakes are for.
That's a fair point.
Grimbeer just like
cakes
waves his hands and he
use
just
the
walks out the
abandoned
front door.
remains
He's
of
just
the
like
children.
waving around. He's like, "Oh, cakes and kids, all right." Fuck you, Morgantha. We're not doing this again.
Bendar just
Just
frowns.
storms out.
Could we commission you to bake some non-children centric pies?
That wouldn't be me. Ophalia is actually the main cook. You see the woman
Which
that
one's
had her
that?
finger on your and Flint's shoulder kind of perk up. I can cook.
Grimbeer
Oh.
storms back in. He's like, because he heard it. He's like, "So you're the main cook? Oh, so you're in on it too?"
Well,
All in on it.
part of a coven. We were
Grimbeer just turns right back around, storms out, but like, world's falling apart. I can't take it.
The world fell apart a couple of years ago. That's why the sun doesn't come out anymore.
Just turns
really?
the corner. You just,
More recent than I expected then.
Yeah. In your lifetime, it would be generations ago, I think. I don't know. I
That's
wasn't here.
fair.
But, what kind of food do you want?
I mean, honestly, anything you can bake that doesn't have humans in it sounds pretty good.
Oh, the humans are only a powder we add in afterward to add the hallucinogenic effects.
I'd
Oh.
be very careful with what you order, Flint.
from outside, you hear Grimmer, "Child free is fine with me."
You
I know
eat
some
it.
old Dwarven ale recipes. I went to a
What
feast
was
once from the Great Mountains.
Don't even try it.
But you said you'd be okay with anything that didn't have kids in it.
You just farther down.
Can you cook a soul?
No. We don't actually use the souls. We send the souls forward to our patron, and then we use the remains because it'd be wasteful to just put them in the ground. The earth here doesn't actually take them. They just sit. I think where you come from, they actually dissolve into the ground, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I'd like to, though. Oh, don't take that as I want to stab you. Well, you can stab me, but that's a different thing.
Hopefully the next plane you go to will allow that then.
But yeah, otherwise the bodies just kind of lay there. Sometimes the meat will fall off and get stolen by rodents, but that's about it. We find it better to make use of them. That way they can pass on bliss to their families. And fellows. And enemies, I guess.
Any alcohol behind that counter, Grimir? I'm not at all comfortable with the child talk in the other room.
It is weird.
There's bottles all littered around this place.
They're all over in the tavern one, not in the plate shop y'all are in.
You stay safe, Rose, while you're with them.
I will.
Okay.
After all, Kiva and Korvac will be here, yeah?
Did we send for them? Are they being?
No, we haven't even. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We.
Let's go get Corbin.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, if we're leaving, I'll let them know. Surprise me if you want to make something. I'm good for
Are you
the
going to
money,
do
but
anything?
no humans.
Do you want to?
Big
You want to
money
make sure it's just humans? I mean, because there could be elves, dwarves, all kinds of things that they can bake into that pie.
You don't have to worry. You're the only ones of those races here. So unless I try to cook one of y'all into one, I mean, I'd have to get permission to use your bodies after you die. Well, I hope you don't have to die. You're cute. So.
And while she's talking, I'm gonna point. I'm gonna look at Flint, and I'm gonna point at the kobold bodies that are on the floor.
And you killed all of them. Keep us in the left, to my knowledge.
And then I'm gonna walk out the door.
Yeah, why don't you two spend some time together and
You're
cook
suggesting
something?
we eat them?
Well, we can't. We already sacrificed them and want most of their bodies to. Well, unless you mean the old elders, yeah, we could eat those. Yeah, they could be. Might be a little stringy though. You all have issues with eating kobolds as well?
Also, or
You know what? Surprise.
can we skin the? Or this is out of character. Can we skin the dragon corpses?
Yeah, y'all were gonna do it and then got dragged into what was going on up front. Y'all can go back and do it, or you can just leave it to keep it and all them who will have done.
Okay.
Because they'll just be here.
Okay.
That's true. We can do dragon, right?
Yeah, we can do dragon. There's not much different between dragon and kobolds. Kobolds are less tough. Dragonhide is usually pretty tough. Makes good for armor though. But their meat's also
I
pretty.
mean, they both tried to kill us.
Which one's tried to kill you?
All of them.
Well, the elders only tried to kill you because we told them to, so that's more on me. I'm sorry? She tries to give you a bright smile that doesn't quite look nice.
Well, we, kind of tried to kill you too, so we'll call it even.
Have you ever met somebody named Steven? I haven't. I've heard it's a good word, though. Steven.
Can I check one more time if the desecration is...
You see it starting to fall off now that the door has been sealed again.
And I can tell that all three of them are fiends, just to make sure.
With the door open, you pick up on 2 fiends.
Ew.
I don't think you can see the third.
That's
The small one.
too. Oh, I thought I just couldn't see Morgantha past the sigils.
Oh no, she's just sitting on the thing.
Yeah, just making sure that the portal wasn't like blocking it out. But so I can't tell the small one, right?
No, it's a range of 60 feet.
Oh,
Or
okay.
65.
You're like, yeah, you're right.
That's why I was measuring it.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
pretty sure she's like 5 feet out from us.
Okay, well, everything checks out.
Alright, well, I guess we'll be back.
And I don't know if you're into older women.
They're not women.
Yes, I am.
Back to the tavern.
What makes me not a woman?
Back to the tavern, I need.
The fiend part.
We still have genders.
Yeah, when a mommy fiend and a daddy fiend really, really love each other.
Where do you think the tieflings came from?
Oh.
Go back far enough. It's either a warlock that fucked somebody or a fiend that fucked somebody. No offense.
God.
He smiles.
Did Naja already leave? I think so.
Yeah, I'm going to make my own and drink at this point.
All right. Well, I'm good to go back and find the other.
Yeah, go back to Corbat.
So
Yeah.
who's Korvac?
Yeah.
Corbat.
Sure.
Keep messing up
Corbat.
everybody's name.
Oh, that's right. You haven't met Korvac yet. So he's this like 7-foot dragonborn who we met just before we met you, and came in and helped us fight off a couple of giant statues who were trying to murder us.
Yeah.
But he's the one that told us to go and clear out the temple. We, I guess, woke him up from a 5,000 year, was 2,000 year rest? I don't know. It was a
So,
long time.
Wait, he told us to clear out the temple, but do you think he knows anything about this temple?
I
He
mean, it's
knows.
his temple.
I was gonna say he knows about the temple from 1,000 years ago.
I wonder if he knows anything about my hammer.
Worth a conversation.
See, it's at this point Rose actually walks back up to you.
Hey, Rose. What's
She
up?
puts the knife in your hand. Choose. And she puts it up to her heart.
What are you doing? What are you talking about? Choose what?
If you don't trust me, I'm a spy. Best to get rid of me now, yeah?
No, I don't want to get rid of you at all. I just like,
Then do you
Take-
trust me?
yeah, I trust you. Take the knife, put it in your pocket. Do not hurt yourself.
I'm not the one that hurt. I'm usually the one that gets hurt. She still has the knife pointed straight out with. She's effectively holding your hands to it. It would be so easy to just push it forward and you can tell it goes straight through her rib.
Oh my god.
Dragonette taught her pretty well. She already had some anatomy lessons, so she knows where to stab.
I'm gonna pull it away. Like, I'll take the knife away. And then try and hand it back to her handle first.
No going back then. Friends?
Friends.
There's
Hug?
She slips it back into her its sheath. There we go. I think we both have work to do now, yes?
Yep. I'll miss you, Rose.
Bendar hands Najee a bottle of wine. Hopefully it's not vinegar by now.
Ugh. Holy. Oh god, what is this?
Okay,
It's
so
pretty good.
I'm gonna suggest whoever wants to come back and go get Korvac. Sorry.
Yes.
We're going. Anybody else
Yes.
can stay here if they want to.
I'll go with you.
Has this
Okay.
been considered a rest?
Not yet. Y'all had a short rest when y'all
We
were.
could do it.
Yeah, y'all did
Yeah,
a short rest when y'all
Yeah, there
went
was
to the tavern, but y'all still have some time to go before y'all are able to take a long rest. Because y'all are getting at the later point of the day.
If we're getting to go, I'm gonna go back in and check on the fog.
Ah,
And you see the fox is still unconscious for the moment.
I'll go with Bendar. No. What?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
feel your
good to-
frustrations, Vendar.
Yeah, I tried to click the short rest, but
Oh yeah, with the children. I'm like, I'm just not so cavalier about cooking children in pies.
I don't think any of us were.
Oh,
Until
no.
we Came down.
I know. I couldn't stand to be around it.
I still kind of want to murder them.
Oh, of course, but we can't do anything about it. So we might as well just tell Korvac, hey, there's this freaking witch down here and let him know everything about her, and let's see if he wants to take a stab at her.
We're
Really?
not going back to Strahd and Irina. We're just
But in
assuming she's
Well,
dead.
yeah, meantime,
even if we
we-
can't kill her, it could be a majority vote kind of thing. If we get enough people down there eventually, we can just tell her to leave.
I mean, she's leaving either way in 5 days.
Now, I just say let her leave. Just get her out of our hair.
But yeah,
Who's
till
to
then
say
we can.
that
Oh, good.
Korvac isn't gonna like. Korvac might be like trying to open the door that Morgantha tried to close. How do we know that he's not on some agenda to do that?
He's not.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
say yes. Do you trust Keepa?
I
Yeah.
mean, it's either trust him or a fiend, so you know.
Yeah, I'd rather trust Keepa.
Do we want her leaving then?
Well, I mean, we're just gonna say whatever to Corvat, and I mean, eventually, you know, if push comes to shove and we get tired of her, yeah. But
You think Korvac's strong enough to kill her?
No.
probably not.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just
So
good.
Maybe one of them.
It's just good that he knows, so maybe he's kind of on the same page.
Go back.
I mean, if
likely
they're
tell
gonna-
you to take allies wherever you can find them.
If they're gonna sit there and study portal runes and magic stuff, I have no problem.
Yeah, if they're not baking kids, you know.
And if
There's
they
no
do,
need
wouldn't wouldn't your purple friend leave as well? I can run them all out if you want.
The purple.
Rose.
If they're going to be studying.
Oh,
together,
Rose. Yeah.
wouldn't we have to run them out?
Keep your enemies closer?
Yeah, I mean, if they're cooking up kids, I mean, I don't see any reason why they need to do that, besides just being sadists.
Well,
So-
if they're
Can
in
they say
here
for magic
doing this,
components?
if they're in here doing this magic, right? That means that they're not out there getting more kids for 5 days. So they're not
Yeah.
cooking kids currently.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, as long as that.
They're off the
As long as they're
streets.
here, they're not eating kids.
But maybe a few more kid jokes, and then I might stab her daughter in the throat. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, last time you tried that, it didn't go so well.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about for Morgantha. I don't know about her daughter, but yeah, of course. We know we're outclassed here.
I assume we're walking and talking, right?
Yes.
Keepa actually walks y'all to the front of where y'all came through, where the great door is. Yeah. I wish y'all luck. You'll know the way back out.
I think so.
He waves at y'all. Anything I should look out for while you're gone?
Fake
No, we
Morgana.
started skinning that one dragon if you want to try and finish.
I can get them skinned. The meat will probably be pretty stingy, but we can see if we can turn it into jerky.
And see if you can't find this armor, the armory too.
Yeah, I'd like to get the constructs up and running again. That'd be nice.
That'd be useful.
Constructs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
We're not going to
constructs
be
are the-
gone that long,
Yeah.
are we?
We'll
I
find
think the
out.
path might have got caved in, but I can go look.
Yeah, just explore this whole place while we.
It's like dibs on the forge.
Can you craft any armors?
No, I should be able to.
Could really use a breastplate. I've been really wanting a breastplate for a long time.
Yeah, I have proficiency in blacksmithing and I have tools. Proficient in tools.
That's why I was
I should
thinking
also
about
remind
going to
y'all
the
that y'all
shop.
do have a stone of ascending stone to contact the rest of the group, if y'all care.
Oh, the Cindy.
At the house, right?
No, Viki and Zico,
Huh.
who are
Let's
mainly
see.
in the village of Robia.
Yeah, if this is our new base, we should probably
Yeah.
inform them.
I don't even know who they are. That's before my time.
Yeah. I would at least make sure we talk to Korvac and Nimona, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We did pick
Yeah.
you up right in front of the house. That
You
With our
actually
original
did see
base.
Kiki specifically. She was the tall glaive wielding redheaded woman. She has darker hair than Nimona does. But you did see her briefly on the step. But you didn't really meet her. So, where are y'all heading? Y'all heading all the way back up, or are y'all stopping at the circle?
All the way back up, or are you stopping at?
The like magic chest circle.
Oh yeah. Well, let's go all the way up first, get core back, and then work our way back.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
If we end up summoning something at the circle, core, it'd be nice to have core back with us.
Yeah.
It takes you some time to walk all the way back around the old, what was told to you to be the old farming area, as it's gone wild with all kinds of other shit. But y'all do eventually make it back to where those statues initially were. You see they have actually moved from where you left them to where they were standing initially. It's very eerie as you walk past them. But they don't move, and you're able to go back through the doors. And once again, you find yourself on that pedestal that you passed days ago now. And as you stand on it, you hear the grinding of gears start to close the great door behind you. An adventure behind you. As to what's in front of you, you have no idea. Hopefully, you're friends.
Oh.
And you set in for the wait to get all the way back up. And when you finally do breach surface again after being so deep underground, you remember how dreary it looks out here. No sun, no strong winds, no stars. Seems dark. Sun, wherever it is probably down, as there's no proper light. But in the distance, about half an hour's walk past the old bone grinder, you see a familiar tower, standing tall with a light flickering in the distance.
Oh, finally, the luxury palace.
Ah, really. Knock on the door.
It's weird to say this as a dwarf, but we're finally not underground anymore.
Did I have a map for that building? I don't think I did.
I don't remember one.
I don't remember a map.
I don't think I had one.
No, I don't think you had one either.
Okay. So y'all walk back in. Nimona greets you at the door. Welcome back. It's been some time since you've been here. Is everybody all right? Oh, who are you? You're new. Welcome. My name's Nimona. As Grimir, this is the woman that popped out the door.
Oh no, a resident angel.
And that's nice of you to say. And you see she does have long brown wings coming from her hips. They're currently folded behind her. Come in, come in. We were just cooking dinner.
Mona, are freaking Myrtle here?
Mm-mm. A group of scouts came by and picked them up. They were the ones that you met before, I believe, yes?
Good. Good. That'll save us the trip of delivering them. As long as you didn't turn them over to fiends to be baked into pies, I think we're good.
I don't think I've seen any
Grimir,
fiends.
there were a couple of kids that we rescued from the fiends windmill, and brought them back here with the intent to reunite them with their parents. It looks like Moon has already done that.
Eric went with them to make sure that they were delivered home safely.
Excellent.
Oh, and here you go. You get handed a small bag of gold. They said this is their reward for finding them. You have earned 20 gold.
Nice. I forgot who holds the cash in our group.
The rogue. Who else would hold the cash?
Which one?
Right? Dragonette has the coins.
Oh, sorry. I was asking, is it for the whole group or each individual?
20 total.
Total, gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah. The rogue controls the cash.
There one way or another.
I think it used to be Bernard that had the gold. And then it went to Eric, and then we never figured out who had it after that.
Well, that's fine.
By the way, Eric was the one that initially had the sending stone. Who has it now?
I was gonna see.
Yeah, I
I'm
have
with
it.
Eric. Okay, so Missy has it.
Yeah.
You're
I couldn't
gonna
remember who actually had it.
call Zico. Tell him about the base.
Yeah. How does this thing work?
I believe it.
25 words.
Oh no.
No more.
Sending
Better write this one.
stone.
Figure that one out.
Sending the stone pairs. When you touch a stone, you can cast the sending spell. The sending spell will let you send short messages of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. So
It just clicks on my brain. 25. I just remember it.
Can be at any distance. Okay. 25 words that you can send to, I believe Fiki actually. That's it. Not Zico. Because Fiki's the one that handed it over.
I have a question for the group. We split our treasure with Rose and Keepa.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
The 20 gold, or like in general?
No, everything that we found below. Including what we pulled out of that chest, what we found in the village, and then what we got here.
I mean, they did help
In other
us,
words-
so I'm
In
open.
other words, my question is, how many ways are we dividing this treasure? I'm looking at Mona, Miki, Zico.
I wasn't there for it.
I was almost thinking, like, I don't know,
The best way
we.
to do it, usually, if you want to include the NPCs, is only include the ones that are actually with you when the thing happens.
Yeah.
Because the NPCs that weren't with you will say something about, why are you giving me this? I didn't do anything. I was doing my own thing.
It almost seems like most groups kind of do this, like, almost like a pot kind of thing, and it's like, oh, well, this character really needs that +1 longsword, so let's all chip in. And it's, I don't know. But yeah, we could also do.
I'm a blacksmith now too, so we could just.
I mean, 'cause I
buy
guess.
raw materials.
Yeah, and I would
Another
totally
common
be
one
down
I
there.
see
Yeah.
Is they split it in between the party and then split it another way to go into a party fund.
Yeah. Kind of like a general fund and an individual. Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have like the party loot chest that has like all the stuff we found from the chest. That's all in like one place.
Yeah, you're talking about the mirror set and the small figurine and the golden bracelet.
Yeah, and there was
Okay.
some cash too. It's
Yep,
in the party
that's what I-
handout.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is exactly what was suggested, is rather than sit here and try to divvy everything up, we have a party pot, and as people need to get stuff, and we'll just pull as a party.
Should we like put all of our current gold and stuff into it
So this is
No.
just going to be adventure gold.
going
Yeah.
forward? Gotcha.
Basically,
Everybody has money they can spend on their own.
D&D communism.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh God.
The other benefit is that um, we have Eric's chair.
Sure. God, Korva, put on some pants.
He is wearing pants. That's all he's wearing. He's wearing armored greaves. He just doesn't have a
Yeah, I'm
shirt.
just joking. Like he just came out of the bathroom upstairs.
He's actually sitting cross-legged in
All
the
the
middle of the room.
commotion.
As y'all walk in, y'all do actually see Korvac. He's sitting cross-legged in the center of the tower as he takes up quite a lot of space.
Yeah.
You have returned.
Yeah, we cleared it out. Except,
I am glad.
well, except for the, witch downstairs, but,
The witch in which you sought.
yeah. Her and her daughter and a child.
Then have you made allies with this witch?
Tenuously.
Yes.
I see. Many things seem to have befallen you since you have last left. Who is this new dwarf?
Oh.
I just
Yeah,
showed up out of nowhere, honestly. I didn't really have a choice.
Korvac's
By
really
the
big
way-
into names.
Grimir, you look over and there is what looks like to be about a 9-foot tall dragonborn. Actually, no. This version of Korvac was bigger than that. Korvac, how fucking big are you?
Oh, oops. There we go.
Yeah, Korvac's really big into names, so
Korvac
proud.
is 10'8", standing up. So even sitting down, he's
Wow.
significantly bigger than you. It has been some time since I have met one of the mountain folk. What clan do you hail from?
Just simple blacksmiths. Stonebrow. We started off as masons, but blacksmithing's more profit.
A noble name. He offers a giant hand out to you. This dude has muscles on his fucking muscles.
He like reaches up and just goes for a strong grip.
He effectively wraps his hand around your entire hand and forearm.
I'm gonna go for. Okay, can I make a strength check and try and like match a good like shake?
Do a bro clasp.
Alrighty, go ahead. Strength check. About on even.
Oh damn!
Like true brothers.
You have a firm shake. You represent your clan well.
Thank you. No, I've yet to see a dragonborn, and I hadn't heard they were this big, so I'm more than impressed.
Your words have been taken to heart. Now, Naji, what will you do next?
Not quite sure on the plan right now.
Keep a knight at us, so if you need help with anything.
You have joined the Order.
Tentatively.
Then I welcome you, brothers and sisters. You actually see him bow his head, and then he puts his arm over his shoulder, not over his chest, his fist above his left shoulder. It is good to see the Order growing once more.
I don't know if I signed up for this order thing, guys.
Yeah, I wasn't even in the room when you guys were talking about this. What? I was with the group. Now we're part of a cult or something.
I'll just do the same thing with putting my arm over.
He nods again.
Well, you're up for the idea of the rebellion.
We're trying to create a resistance group against Strahd and get out of these lands.
Get out or reclaim them.
Depends. As far as I have been able to ascertain, we are in the Shadowfell, or some copy of it, or some pocket of it. So we're not even on the prime material plane.
This land was once part of the material plane. I walked here with our Lord from waters deep. It can become again, I believe.
I think we are trying to figure out more information on the Dark One.
The Dark Ones.
Yes.
I am not familiar with this name.
Well, supposedly they're above Strahd. They're the ones that entrapped him here.
I'll hope that they will give sufficient battle.
Yes, it was Strahd was talking about the Dark One.
Yeah, I think Morgantha also acknowledged it.
But she didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
He said she knew a little, but not much.
Yeah.
I guess, do you know of any other silver dragon temples that we need to liberate?
There are a few. But I've been looking the last day while you have been away. Much has changed in the lands above. It will take me some time to locate them. As I do, though, I can inform you and we can go to clear them together.
Cool. We did also tentatively set up the village down there as like our base, if you will. If you want to join us.
I would like to rebuild the keep. Its defenses were grand once, and I would like to see them safe again. Plus, should we find others in stasis like me, giving them a place to settle and recuperate will be good.
Then, thinking of that, so you know of the temple?
I do.
Like, take out my hammer. It's like, do you know anything about this?
He takes it from your hand, or he offers his hand to take it.
Go to hand.
You see it start to spark over his scales, but he just kind of ignores it. This looks like the making of the dwarves that stood with us. Though it seems to have changed. The markings here are different. The clan name is gone. Have you done something to this hammer?
Other than find it, no.
The wood we used to use for the shafts is different as well. This... I am not sure what wood this is, but I do not believe it is one of this plane. Not in its current state, anyway. He hands it back.
Well, it's something I'll look more
a noble
into.
weapon.
Yeah, thank you.
You see him sit back again and look at the board. As you all actually see, there is a board game in front of him with little white pebbles and black pebbles. And you see he places down a white one.
Is this man playing Go?
Yep, Nimona and fucking Korvac are playing Go against each other.
Yes.
You see, within a second, Nimona puts a piece down and Korvac sits and stares at it again. Playing against a foe that can see every move is interesting.
How many games in a row have you lost, Dad?
437.
Oh my god!
But I am gaining ground.
Sitting there leaning over the table, Grimro's like, think you got her on the ropes.
I do
You'll
not.
get it. You'll get it soon.
I will lose in 4 turns.
Just turn it around.
The only way to do that is flip the board. But I am learning to bluff the future. It is quite an exercise.
If you don't want to lose, you can always try and force a neutral.
I have tried. Unfortunately, she is able to see 10 moves in advance.
He like leans over and looks at the board. He's like, "Yeah, no clue. I'm lost."
If you wish, brother, I can teach you.
I'll stick to the forge. That's too much for me.
Of course. And he turns back to staring at the board, trying to think how to get through this. What is the rest of the party up to at the moment? As y'all can smell the wonderful sense of cooking meat.
Is it close to time for us to be able to take a long rest or
Yeah,
not?
it's about 8. Y'all can actually start long resting. With all the
Awesome.
walking and waiting and whatnot y'all been doing.
Are we at the temple or sorry, temple, right?
No, y'all have walked outside back into the world above, where Nimona has a literal wizard's tower sitting next to her.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Because I figured, we went up there, but I wouldn't. So Korvac followed us then.
No, Korvac was up there. Korvac was in the tower.
Oh, okay, all right.
Korvac and Nimona were up in the tower.
Wow.
Told them to wait.
Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah. So y'all have gone up, out back into a greenery surrounded by 4 large standing stones, walked up past a dilapidated windmill, and about 30 minutes away to a crossroad with a large tower standing next to it. It's about 3 stories tall.
Right, this the one she summoned. Yeah.
Yes, that is where y'all currently are.
All right. So where should we go next? Strahd. Should we even try to contact him? Maybe give us some Twain message back.
We could ask about Irina.
And what would we do there if he said, "Nope, I'm gonna torture her and murder her"? What would we do about it?
Oh,
Nothing.
Irina and Ismark went back to Barovia. I got a message from Fiki yesterday.
Oh,
Well, we got confirmation. I thought that Ismark died.
Well, he did come back.
did Ismark make it back?
Yes. He's currently taking control of the city of Barovia and trying to rally the people into rebuilding.
Oh, look at that! You actually learned.
Took what you asked seriously and taught him how to rule. In such a short time, I was quite surprised, but he is trying to rally the people, so I've heard.
Where did we hear that from? That he died?
You heard it from Nimona, and then from Strahd. Or who y'all imagine to be Strahd.
Did we also hear it from Morgantha or no?
I think she said you were fools and that he was going to kill them. if I remember what she said.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, I don't know. I guess we could. Missy could chat with them, see what's going on.
Yeah, did you send a message to Fiki yet?
No, but I can. What should I say?
Yeah, figured it out. 25 words is the hard to squeeze everything.
How are
Well-
things going?
New base.
Yeah, I was gonna say we found a new base and give them directions, but I don't know directions well. Does somebody have better directions?
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say if we don't have any direction to go and nothing to do, then why don't we walk back? Visit what was the group of people we were gonna stop and see along the way?
The Vistani.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, stop and see the Vistani, and then go back to Barovia.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, I mean, so we don't know of anything else out here to look at, huh?
Yeah, that's another one. Who's Vistani?
Oh, apparently Vistani is a group of people. Although we never met them. We just knew that they have a little encampment in a specific location, and we were told to go. Why were we told to go visit them?
You said it was
Nimona said they were like
said that you would have to visit them eventually. It was in your future. Ismark said that he didn't trust them. That's why y'all went around.
Yeah, because we were trying to take them.
Strahd. And
Yeah.
Ismark and Irina wanted to go around because it didn't want to get.
That's right. So if we go visit the Vistani on our way to go visit with Ismark,
Yeah.
and then
What if
did you say
we
Irina was
offered
back
the
or not?
Vistani to move
Yes.
in?
I'm sorry, what's that?
If this place is, if the underground fort or whatever is going to be our new base of operations, and they have an outdoor camp, what if we somehow got them to move in? Really?
I got the
that place
impression
in?
they
they
were
work
not-
for Strahd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I got the impression they were not on our side.
well, maybe not even that they work for him, but they just, I don't know, they seem more nomadic and not into, I don't know, settling
I
down.
thought he
into-
lets them leave Barovia, but only to like capture people and bring them back, unless I misunderstood.
That was the
Oh,
theory.
I didn't know that. Oh, is
Yeah,
it
I
theory?
think they're the only ones who can leave the mist, strangely enough.
Strange
so let's
people.
go.
Maybe we could get some info out of them how they leave.
If nothing
And
else-
they're willing to trade.
Yeah, maybe we can get a breastplate.
Should we
Sure.
let Rose
Or buy the
know that
material,
we're-
yeah.
If we're doing this, should we let Rose and Keepa know that we're pitching them, or ask them to come along?
Yeah, no, you-
yeah, I think Rose ditched us first.
Well, we
I mean-
can take Nimona with us and
You-
send Korvac down there with the message.
I mean, since we have no real like goal right now, besides the ones that we just go visit the people, the traveling group, and then go to Barovia. But why not maybe take a few days? See if we can scavenge some stuff to for Grimir to craft some things. Especially with these dragon scale hides, maybe he can make some new armors for Missy, and I'm not sure how that would work with.
By the way, Rose is only down there to attempt to learn more about the rift things for y'all. That's why she stayed. If y'all want her to come with you, y'all just have to ask her. Keepa's asked, hey, do you want me to try to clean up here? So that's what he's doing.
Gotcha.
If you still need them, you just have to ask. You also have Korvac and Nimona who can come with you, as well as Zico and Viki if you can get a hold of them.
Right. The
Which is
idea
the-
is
the-
that
the-
once
the-
we
the-
leave here, we're going to be on the road for a week or more to get back to Barovia and then back here.
Right. So it's always sending out the team, if you will, having some people behind to guard the base. Yeah. So
What's your decision? What you want to do? Do remember you can't have more than 8 people in your party at once, meaning you can have up to, since you have 6 players, you can have 2 NPCs in your party at one time. The other ones will be wherever y'all set up base, which seems to be here in this village or back with Ismark. In the Burgomaster's map.
So, would there be any materials here for maybe Grimir to be able to craft something, or how long would that take? Like, is it possible?
In the little area y'all saw, there would be some, but not much material. If Keepa can find the forge, maybe there's stuff in there, but you do not know.
Okay.
You could also go and make trades if you can find proper traders. There's the guy that spends way too much money, or costs way too much money, y'all bet. He might have stuff. With Ismark in charge, maybe he's replaced him, who knows?
That place that temple is large enough that once Keep is done cleaning it, I mean, we could move traders in there.
Yeah.
We could make it our own area in a way.
And there's actual stores in that building y'all were in.
And then, in a long run scale, we could actually make money off of it, and because that's our location, we could just make a little bit of, commission on what everybody else sells for having the stand. They just rent out the stand from us.
But do note you're the only ones there.
For now.
Yeah, it's very far underground. I mean, I'm down to the Vishanti village all the way back, Vistani, and there was some other big village like on the top of a hill. We saw
Y'all
past.
did see
More
Valaki
context.
in the distance. That's initially where y'all were going to go until y'all changed directions to Kresik, which was past Valaki.
Yeah, so if we go back and find complete the job we were hired to do to begin with,
Yeah.
and maybe we can go out to wherever we're going to take them and find a store there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'd
where
have
is
to be
that? Oh, that's
careful.
Barovia, right?
Do note you can't
Yeah.
actually complete
Yeah, okay.
the job
All
you
right.
were initially hired to, as y'all were hired to move Irina, and y'all don't have Irina.
Yeah.
Because that was the initial job y'all were hired for.
Mm.
Then
Okay.
Strahd had y'all go look into the fiend.
Yeah.
And he very clearly knew we were trying to move her anyways, so it's kind of pointless.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's nothing we can do here besides a long rest. That'd be very productive.
Yeah.
And then-
also the chest with the magic circle around it if y'all want to fight with that.
Yeah, I guess we can. Okay, we'll do that, and then we also have to have her do a message to Strahd. We'll figure that out. But let's go take this chest. Let's just get that out of the way. Oh, long rest and then that. Yeah.
I have no disagreement.
Sounds like a plan.
Are we sure we're not afraid of the chest being empty and fighting more monsters?
Well, do remember the last time y'all saw it, it was closed. It had closed since you had last seen it.
Mm.
And y'all decided
I would not be necessarily afraid, especially if these guys are with us.
Yeah, yeah,
you just have to worry about what things that are going to come through.
yeah.
Weaker things? Will it be stronger things? Will it have nothing at all? Will it have Strahd pop out? Who knows?
Everywhere.
Because it
Alright.
did, if I remember correctly, it pulled
Grab people.
aberrations last time
Oh, cross.
from somewhere.
I'm down to go try.
But for now, y'all are going to take the long rest.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna play Go with Korvac. Be like, have you tried G7?
Are you attempting to help him with his game against Namona?
Yes.
Or play against him specifically?
I'm going to help against Nimon.
Yes, I have things. The trick is to make a bluff that she cannot see past. As far as I have been able to tell, she can only see 10 moves into the future. If I have a plan past there, then it is mind against mind, not mind against magic.
Mm,
You see Nimona smiles behind her cup.
Could you just ask her to stop cheating?
It is not cheating to use your abilities. In war, a mage will use everything they can to bring you down. You must be ready for it and plan for it.
I agree with that.
If we are to deal with this Strahd, he is a mage as well, is he not? Or at least handles some kind of magic. If he was able to bring back the youngest child. Meaning if he cannot cast powerful magic, he at least has powerful mages of his own. These mages must be accounted for if we are to win.
Well, yeah, I would agree. We just have to. I don't know. We just have to find out more information.
He sets down a piece, nods, and then Nimona takes 6 of his. He lets out a
Oh.
It's not even. He spends about 5 minutes making his next turn. She immediately puts it down after he does it. He's just like, fuck.
Tough
But
luck.
he doesn't give up. It is not luck. 200 games ago, she took 10 pieces at once. This is better. Oh, Miss E. The
Yes?
food is ready if you want it. I was going to go up and take one in a little while, but you look like you'd use it more.
Oh my god. I thought you'd never ask. I'll meet you guys back in a little bit. Anybody who wants to join me up there, feel free. And then I'm just gonna go upstairs and have a nice bath.
After a few more rounds when Nimona finally beats Korvac, she's going to head up as well, since that's what she was going to do anyway.
How could you not see that one? It was obvious.
I was hoping she would not see it. She sees many possibilities. Trying to lead her down one is my plan and the only thing that seems to work. However, she is adept at finding the right path. Damn.
Have you tried distracting her? Ask her a story, something else to gather her attention.
She likes singing mid-game, and she makes moves too quick to be distracted. I'm the one who is easier to distract, as I take time to wrestle with every possibility that they can make. When they can see so many choices, I too must see them all to make my move. She is simply better.
Have you tried just randomly doing stuff without thinking?
Yes, that was try number 39. Randomness and chaos. She mastered it.
Well,
This isn't very encouraging for our upcoming battle against Strahd.
Can Strahd see the future as well?
I don't know.
Nor do I. All the more reason to practice, yes?
Yes.
All the more reason to find more powerful weapons and more information.
Or wait 5 years and have Rose open a portal for us to leave in.
powerful weapon means nothing if you cannot wield it properly. A battle can be won before blade is ever drawn.
Well then, who's taking watch?
Dragonite will take that. Yeah, Dragonite will take watch.
I could take one too.
Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
I want to use one of my channel divinities to use Artisan's Blessing, an hour-long ritual.
What's that going to do?
So, here, let me
roll it, just so I can read it.
Sounds interesting.
What are you creating?
What are you using as the metal?
I was going to use my javelins.
Okay.
And then
And
I was
what
going
are
to
you
make
gonna
a bag of caltrops.
Bag of caltrops. Probably.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah, a bag of 20 costs 1 gold, weighs 2.
Yep, so that's probably, what, 2 javelins? The javelin is worth... Of course, it's on roll 20. Javelin is worth 5 silver. So for 1 caltrop, you need to do 2 javelins.
I have 2 javelins.
Fair enough.
But it's 1 bag of 20 caltrops is 1 gold.
Yeah, but you'll need to use the whole thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna. Yeah. So 1 bag is 20. All right.
Yeah. So the 1 bag, you can take a single caltrip and put it on the ground, or if you use it for stupid stuff. But to do the covering the area and making
I would
the
need
dex saves,
multiple
you need all
bags.
20. No, you just need it the
Yeah,
1
all
bag to
20.
do that.
Yeah,
It's the
but if I
same with
wanted
the,
if I wanted to throw it in another area, I would need a whole nother bag.
yes, and if you wanted to do like ball bearings, you need all 1,000 pretty much. You need to use a full bag to cover that. If you're missing like 1 or 2, it's not going to make a difference. But if you're missing like 200,
Okay.
that's going to make a difference.
And then what's it called? I want to ask anybody else if they have or wait. I don't think I can do this yet.
Why not? You're level 2.
Don't I need that pearl?
For what?
I needed a pearl.
For identify?
No, for artisan. No, that's for creation. Never mind.
Okay.
That's for
Yeah,
labor.
like it doesn't say anything about because usually a spell will have something like that. But I don't see anything there because it's effectively the component cost, which is the material cost, is the javelins in this case. See? Technically,
anybody,
it involves the wood and lower the cost, but I'm not going to get into the semantics of that. So you're fine.
Does anybody else want anything made? Maybe.
Can you make a shield?
It can't be worth more than 100 gold, so I'd think maybe. And if I have the metal to do it.
I have 3 great axes.
Okay, well, I think maybe 1 or 2 of those would be capable of making a shield.
Maybe.
Great axe is going to be worth 30 gold. Simple shield is going to be worth 10. So yeah, you can turn the great axe into a shield.
Sure. As nice as Flynn's wooden shield is, I don't want to keep bothering.
Yeah, I don't think you get like gold back from it.
No,
but you
just
have
wait
to.
for the extra metal.
Yeah, you have to use the amount of gold that like the item that you want it to be is worth. So
yeah,
for
the
like
Gary
that
Axe could be
shield,
turned into a shield.
yeah, it would be turned into a shield, but you'd still have to use 10 gold for the shield because you have to lay down the gold pieces. So I had to use 1 gold
Do you?
piece for the caltrops. It
Those
has
are-
to have the equivalent of
which can include coins with an equal
which
value.
can include coins.
Yeah. If you want, you
Okay.
can just take coins and turn those coins into the thing you're talking about,
Okay, so instead of him using a great axe, he just
and
used
just put coins. Or he can take the great axe, put it down. You can use the metal for that and turn it into a shield. It will just waste the extra.
Alright.
Hmm.
Well, that's up to you at that point then. Either 10 coins or great axe.
I'll use the great axe.
Are easier to come by for this party.
Yep. I got this from some toll troll bandits.
Yeah, I was thinking next time we do a short rest for in an area, I can use it for ease or something, or maybe like because I have rope, we could use it for a hook or something, like a grappling hook.
But
Very
yes,
cool.
is there anything the rest of the party would like to do? Talk to the NPCs that are with y'all? Any of that kind of nature?
Just for clarification, what Nimona said at the beginning is that both Ismark and Irina went
Have
back to
returned
Barovia.
Barovia, yes.
Okay. How did she know that? She got a message from Iki and Zico. Okay.
Because she also has Ascending Stone.
How do we know it's them? This is a question I'm asking myself. Don't worry about it.
You have to be familiar with the sender to use sending.
Yeah.
Even with the stones. It would still have to be somebody you're familiar with, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As far
but
as
then
I-
could you say that you're technically familiar with Strahd?
It would still be a different target to send a message to Strahd. I think you usually know who has it. I'll look into that over the weekend, but I'm pretty sure you know who you're sending that to. It just doesn't send it willy-nilly.
Well, Missy has a question for Nimona.
Is this why y'all are still up in the bath?
Yeah.
You see, she hasn't gotten to the bath itself. She's currently cleaning off.
I'm chilling in the bath and I'm gonna ask Nimona. Nimona, do you want to play a quick game with me?
That depends on the game. But I like most games. So probably.
Okay, this game's called Fuck, Marry, Kill.
That depends on who you're asking, I guess.
So, I'm gonna list 3 people, and every person you have to decide if you would fuck them, marry them, or kill them and why. I'll go first. So, between Flit, Bendar, and Najee, I would Najee to see what's under the armor. I'd kill Bendar because, like, he's old and lived a long life and he could die. And I'd marry Flit because I'd get unlimited gemstones. Your turn.
The same people?
Yeah, same people.
As I've had little to do with Bendar, and his deals with demons can often go awry, I'd suspect I'd probably have to kill him. Fucking Flint would probably be best.
Yeah.
Najee seems to be the best one for marriage material. Everybody downstairs can hear fucking Missy giggling her ass off at something.
I somehow feel slightly offended. I can't quite put my finger on why.
I think that's about right, actually. I would definitely
Would you
kill
be
the
offended?
demon summoner first.
Yeah, why would you be offended, Najee? You didn't get murdered either time.
That's a fair
Y'all
point.
can't hear that. It's only the laughter that makes it down.
Okay.
Just women's intuition at that point. Like, what are you talking about, Dragon?
Don't ask.
Is there anything else before we move along?
No.
Going once. Going twice. 3 times we're out there. The night gets darker and darker, and you finally get a rest after a long day, this time actually being able to sleep in proper beds. And as the night continues, nothing appears. It's all quiet. And soon enough, the dawn, or what you equivalent to dawn nowadays, comes again. And that, my friends, is where we're going to end it.
All right, sounds good.
Good job, Beulah. Did y'all have fun?
Oh
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Morgana was obviously frustrating, but you know, that's life. Life is frustrating.
Or better. Well, you got your one.
God dang it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, are we missing anybody next week that we know of?
No, I should be here.
No.
Alrighty then.
He's baiting me and being like, "Oh, we might send you out next weekend." Just doesn't happen.
No.
Whatever.
Ooh, I was just thinking because tools could be kind of hard to come by. What's it called? I can make a lot of tools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Your biggest issue
Yeah.
here is going to be finding somebody to buy.
That's why I was suggesting to go to the Visanti. Dang it, I was
Or the Vistani.
Visani. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just because, you know, they would have the stuff, you know, like metal wares, metal, whatever, iron bars if they need. I don't know.
Fair enough.
If anyone's going to have stuff,
For now,
feed them.
I will pick up with, or I'll catch up with y'all next week.
Cool, cool.
Frog, I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Right?
We got some Pokemon to deal with.
Oh yeah.
I have to listen
Sounds
in
good,
one
Jim.
of those. All right.
You can always listen. I just have to ask the party if y'all are willing to, if they're willing to listen. I know my Saturday morning campaign doesn't like people listening in.
Oh, gotcha.
They're the only ones that I know don't like people listening in. Everybody else seems pretty chill.
Cool.
So, I'll
Alright.
catch up with y'all later.
Later, guys. Peace.
There's a small list of stuff to do, I guess. Stuff to think about it. I don't know.
Wait, how do we have to think about the silver dragon? Remember that we signed up. None of us took an oath, so I haven't taken an oath. So I don't really care about what Arkanvast the silver dragon needs. I'm just gonna hang out in his house.
Pretty much.
Looking for the dark ones. Yeah, the dark ones. If they're more powerful than Strahd, then there's no point in looking for them because they can kill us easier than Morgantha could.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
More allies under the earth, sure. In terms of building up our resistance movement, moving the base, visit Vistani, check for Irene, Ismark, yeah, and actually complete the relocation of them. Yeah, that's the last two were on my list, so I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Sorry. I guess that should have been under just like together with like more allies, finding more silver dragons, or possibly in stasis.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah, sorry. Like just thoughts and think about. We might come across them. I don't know. I'm just like, why has Strahd just not used the Dendar to escape his prison of a plane?
Yeah, or why didn't Strahd murder us when he was sitting in the bar?
he just has to
he's
feed
just
me a goblin, like, every, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then if I kill, like, what, 2,000 of them, I can get to, like, level something. Some ridiculous crap.
Yeah.
Planner binding! Or, whoops, sorry, planner shift, yeah, or whatever.
Plane shift. Yeah.
Yeah, plane shift.
Nah, he's gonna be like, nope, denied. You can't just leave Barovia. You know that.
Well, he's a wizard god, as far as I know. What the hell? But yeah.
But he's got, I don't know. I'm more and more inclined. We just work for Strahd for a while.
Righteous. Alright, I'm gonna take off. Later,
Take
guys.
care, man.
Sounds good. See ya. I'm leaving too. See ya.
Yep.